Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Sorry if you hear the wind in the background. I live on a mountain and it's super windy like all the time, so I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. Today is going to be my second update for my Project Pan Roulette 12 Weeks Until Christmas Project Pan, and this was a collab with BrownEyedGirlCherise and Lorraine here on YouTube. Definitely check them out. I will leave their channels down below. I love them both and they're both awesome project panners, so definitely check them out. I've definitely had some progress within the last, 2 weeks, and I actually have an extra third week because I filmed it a week early because it just worked out that way. So I have a decent amount of progress and a couple empties that I'm really excited to share with you. Previously I finished this MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Deluxe sample. I finished this Covergirl Clump Crusher mascara, and this was the water resistant one. I saved the little top that it comes with, and I took the wand out because I like to use those wands to comb on my eyelashes if I have clumps in them. I had one from like a year or two ago, and I finally decided to chuck it in my empties and take the newer one out and wash it, so that's why it's not in here, but it is finished. I did hit pan on 2 products in that update as well, but I want to show them with the products that I still have. So now I'm going to move on to the empties that I have from the last couple weeks. So first I finished this Urban Decay Naked eyeshadow, and I think it had about from like here up on it, and this was a beautiful warm tone brown. It actually was a little bit light to use as a crease shade for me, but it was a good transition shade. I like to mix it with Buck, which I've recently hit pan on right here. So I finished that. And then I also finished MAC's Creative Copper eyeshadow in my MAC Aber Times 9 9-pan palette, but I put that in my Back to MAC bag because I'm just kind of over that palette and I don't really want to use the colors in it anymore. So that's why I don't have that eyeshadow pan. And then I finished off 2 other items in the past couple weeks. I finished this Benefit Goof Proof Deluxe sample. It goes down to here, but I can't get any of the product out because it doesn't really twist. Honestly, I didn't like this that much. It kind of took out some of my eyebrow hairs, which is fine because I have thick eyebrows as it is and they're kind of long, so I don't really care that much, but it just was something that I noticed. The color was fine. I just didn't like this that much. I'm not a big brow pencil person. I prefer powder for my brows, so I'm glad I finished this. And then finally I finished this NYC City Proof eyeliner, and I think this is just that black shade, and it's all the way done. It's as far as I could sharpen it, and I think all the product kind of came out when I tried to sharpen it again. So that's done. And I almost forgot, but I actually finished the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Buttery from the Self-Made palette, and this was a yellow toned cream matte shade, which was beautiful for the brow bone. So far I have hit my goals on 9 products, but I've officially used up 7, so I hit pan on my other 2 products to make the 9, but I'm still going to continue working on them in this project. So those products are my Benefit Coralista blush and then my Maybelline Fit Me powder. So first I'll start off with the Benefit Coralista blush, so I'll insert a picture from my previous update. Here's where I'm at now. I have expanded the pan a little bit. Blushes are really hard to pan because they go so slowly, but I've been using this most of the week. I have used other blushes a few times each week, but mostly I've just been using this one. I doubt I'm going to use this up in a month. I highly doubt that, but I would like to expand the pan a little bit more on this. And here's a swatch of it. It is a very light blush, so it looks like on my finger. That's what it looks like right there. It's super light, so I do have to build it up, which is why I can make the progress that I have on it. I'm really happy I've hit pan on it. This is one of my favorite blushes. I love like a warm tone cheek, and this definitely gives it to me. I'm actually wearing it today. I really like this, and I'm happy to continue working on it. Next, I have my Maybelline Fit Me powder, so I'll insert a picture from my previous update. Here's my current progress on my powder. I really like this stuff. I have actually expanded a pan a decent amount in the last couple weeks. I don't think the full ring was exposed the last time. I think it was just a little bit of pan that was hit. So I've expanded a lot, and I will continue to work on this throughout the project. I don't think it'll be finished by the end of this project, but maybe it will. Next I have my Ciate Liquid Velvet lipstick, and not much change here. You can kind of see a little bit of progress along the side if I kind of bring the wand around a little bit and swirl it around. But other than that, not a whole lot of progress. Here's a swatch of it, and I'm actually wearing it on my lips today. I find it to be a very wearable red. This is a deluxe sample, but I think this will actually last me a while, since it's kind of a dark color, but I think it's very wearable at the same time. The formula is really nice. I usually only wear this on the weekends when I go out, but sometimes I wear it to class. I just haven't been recently. The first couple weeks of this project I was wearing it to class a lot, but I've been working on another liquid lipstick in another project, but I hope to make some more progress on this within the next couple weeks. Next I have my Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray, and this has aloe, herbs, and rose water. So here was my mark at the intro, the first update, and then the second update today. And I did mark it a little bit lower than it actually is. That was my fault, but I don't feel like changing it because this will be done in the next couple weeks. I love this stuff. This is the travel size one, but I would look into getting the full size. This has a really nice light rose scent, and I don't think it's too overpowering. It's kind of like a natural scent. And I really like this, and I will be sad when it's gone, but I'm really happy I've been getting more use out of it. And then finally, I have my Wet n Wild Matte Brown Eyeshadow from the Nude Awakening palette. So I'll insert a picture from my previous update. Here's where I'm at now. So I've definitely expanded the pan a lot. I've hit the bottom and connected the two little pans. I think I can use up about half of this, but I'm not entirely sure if I can use this eyeshadow up by the end of this project. My goal only was to use up half of it, so I'm really happy with the current progress that I have. Here is a swatch of it. I love this eyeshadow. I think it works really well in my crease and in my brows, so that's what it looks like. Those are all the products that I have in this project pan. Don't forget to check out Lorraine and Cherise. They're awesome, and I will have their videos linked down below as well as their channels. I'm really happy that I have technically 9 goals / products done for this project. I have finished up 7, and then I've hit pan on 2 products, so I think that's pretty good so far. I'm hoping to finish at least 1 product by my next update. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.